Here's our mounting kit for our solar panels, and it's the Eagle Worthy. Also goes to the Eagle Worthy panels. I'm going to carry this inside and kind of look at it. Some of the hardware, little cute little wrench, kind of come in handy for other stuff later on. Bottom brackets, should be 3 of those. Or four of those, okay. Well, I don't know where the third one would be. These brackets are already partially made up. You can see they're already bolted. Probably need to make sure they're tied off. There's the unistrap. And the connectors for the unistrap, which is right here. And there should be several of those. Probably need to wear some gloves. I can feel some sharp edges on these things. So I probably would recommend wearing gloves. You know? Yeah. This is what I was going to get out of this box. It'll let me know what size I need to make the frame for at the bottom. I said I'm gonna make a roll around frame, and I know I've got casters in here somewhere. I found some. They're not exactly the ones I wanted. The ones I had before are a lot larger than these, but as far as it goes, I could go get some more. 5-inch casters would probably work better. I see somebody using 5-inch. These are the brackets and washers and so on. Okay. Here is my eco-worthy solar panel frame that I just put together. And I had a bunch of scrap lumber instead of going out and buying plywood and stuff. I just used 2x6s that I had, some 2x4s. I plan on putting this inside a building before. I'm not going to leave it outside. It's going to be an emergency type system. And I have another shipping container this big around back. That is where this is going to go. And I'm fixing to put the panel on there. I need to find the center, and then we'll go from there. Alright, I've probably been recording in my pocket, but I found an easy way to make sure your solar panels are put on right. This particular one, I've got it level. See, my base is down here, and I got my base set up straight so I can put my clamps in it really easy. So, and my center is right about there, and you can see I'm pretty close to the center. Probably could go down that way just a smudge, but I think I'll shove them down just a little bit and then start with the middle one, work my way out. There we go. Alrighty. There you go. Look at that. Ain't no wind gonna blow this thing over. Now, even though it's cloudy like it is today, I'm gonna hook them all up in series and then dump it into my battery backup and see what it does. And it's mobile, see? And we got them all straight. You can see. And I substituted zip screws because this angle, I mean, you could actually, if you wanted to, you could put a self-tapping screw right here and that won't move. I mean, as far as adjusting this, I come up with an idea of just creating, just have a block down here of different lengths and just kind of angle it. Push it in the back same way. There's no need to even move those brackets. So I think that looks good. Now if I want to wire it, I can tilt it just like I did the other. Even though it's a cloudy day like it is today, I'm getting 22 watts. And we're charging. You see that? 22 watts. And that's with I'm talking about pure D cloudy day. 22 watts. And it tells me it'll take less than an hour, or is that just an hour? An hour to charge. And that's getting 20 watts. Let's see if I drag it out a little bit to keep it from sagging. I had some larger wheels. I don't know where they're at. But these wheels here kind of dig into the dirt. Yep, eating them peanut butter. And my center post is also centered with my, that's the way I worked my way out. A little while ago, my first thing to see on, it kicked my charger off. I kicked my all power off. I'm just thinking, I might mount that board on this platform. And here's my more permanent type setup, and I've got my pigtails hooked up to this. I also designed this thing where I can disconnect the battery and I can connect my charger, which I'm going to probably incorporate in this box. And I took one of these things right here and I just flipped it upside down and cut a hole in the bottom of it, and then I shoved that wad of cord that's up inside there. You can kind of see it kind of peeking out a little bit. I could probably put a piece of paper, a cover over that, close it up, siliconed it down, cut it with a moto tool, and then siliconed it down. And I got my battery meter. And then I've got a disconnect here. You can turn off the battery to the main thing, but the battery is still on, so you can see that lighting up when you turn it on. I mean, the app works fine. I think I'm going to shorten the cord of that and create a small pigtail and just use that. And I've got another inverter coming, so I'm going to waste a lot of space here. I've got an inline fuse coming that I'm going to hook up here. As you'll see right here, if I can move this out of the way. Get this out of the way. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that. I think that probably might be a ifs, ands, or buts about it. As you can see, the inverter there, I'm going to put a pure sine wave inverter here. And have two inverters on here and a switch to switch them off. As you can very well see, I can just plug my charger directly in here. But I'm going to have an on and off between here. It's going to be right there as one of those big red switches. And then that way all I have to do is unplug here and start charging. I bought these Anderson connectors. I bought 3 of them. And they're braided wire. And then I've got these in here, through this, through that. A little hefty wire there, but they were cheap. I'm using one breaker here. I ain't sure if this is a dual pole breaker. I might be able to switch more than one thing off with it. I'm fixing to fix this stunt right here with another eye thing. I got a kit. I built my solar panel as well. I got a kit right here. It was like $71 and had everything in it. It's made by KU-Jet. Really a neat little deal. I've been working all day long. Got my solar panel built. Put it on the video. Anyhow, so if I want to check this out, I went ahead and silicone this down. That's neat. And I'm going to probably mount this to the wall, and this battery here will be on a platform by itself. So where this battery's sitting right now is going to be another inverter. I'm seriously considering putting that in there, but I watched a lot of videos online and put my own flair on this thing myself. And my solar panels really look cool. And I can turn this off just like this. And I think I'm going to put a warning label here that says always turn off first. Always turn off first on this, just to make sure you don't get any feedback to the solar panels. I got the stunt here with an eye on it. I'm going to change that as well and put an eye on it. And then we'll go from there. Look at that. A small wire running down. But that's what came with these. So, anyway. Oh. Now, I mounted this on one of these boxes as well. So, now we've got that and this, and we can turn it off right here, and all that extra cord can be hidden inside the box. This is slick. I'm gonna put screws in this. And I wouldn't do anything with these boxes, so I didn't have to 3D make them or nothing. It just worked. And then screw them down.